The Nebraska FFA Convention is taking place in Lincoln next week, and in the spirit of that excitement, we are taking an opportunity to shed light on one FFA chapter's farm safety program. Jeff Moore, ag teacher and FFA advisor at Holdrege Public Schools, shares about this program.
We kick off the year with National Farm Safety Week coming up in September, so our first major activity is to bring in Phelps County area first graders and have them work through different stations, about 7-8 minutes apiece with our members. The members do the presenting, anywhere from large tractor safety, large equipment safety. We bring in some livestock for livestock safety. Southern Public Power has been bringing in for several years their electrical safety booth and spend 15 to 20 minutes with the kids on that, and then each student rotates through that. We get tremendous sponsorship from the community for the supplies, and each student comes away with that with a T-shirt and then an activity packet as well.
Mr. Moore says this event is one that is over 25 years strong.
This has been an annual event I took back over, we're going on almost 25 years of it, I believe, started by a previous teacher. We just continue to tweak it and add to it each year. So, and we get really good community support. We send a support letter out, and we get tremendous contributions towards that to cover the cost for it. And just to give those little kids exposure to agriculture and a lot of the safety that goes on with it as well.
While the event is designed to educate Phelps County first graders, Mr. Moore says FFA members also gain knowledge from the experience.
Well, they start out as freshmen. They lead the groups around to each of the stations, so that by the second year, we're telling them, okay, next year you're presenting on these things. You get to pick and choose what stations you're going to be presenting on. So they see those aspects. I've been around here long enough that some of these kids, I remember doing this in first grade. And they come in as freshmen, and then they lead them through all the different stations and listen to the older kids present, and then pick up on it. And hopefully it's a good idea or a good thing to just kind of refresh their memory on what goes on the farm, especially during harvest season when we do this, and give them some of those early presentation skills.
The Nebraska FFA State Convention is quickly approaching and will happen next week in Lincoln. Though that is the pinnacle for many FFA members, Mr. Moore says there is a plethora of other opportunities and success stories from throughout the entire year.
From there, we move on. We do a Harvest Meals Project the first part of October. We get meals at the local harvest crews. We've been doing about 200 of those on a Saturday morning. Our usual contests, we move through from livestock judging and fall CDEs and get our teams qualified for that. Fruit sales is another project we've been doing for years, and it continues to be successful for us. Then obviously, then we move into leadership skills events, and then FFA week, and it's just it's just one thing rolls around right after another, it seems like.
Mr. Moore shares his hopes for next week's convention.
Well, hopefully it's a few kids walking across stage for recognition. We'll have 3 state degree recipients this year, so that's work for them to do it, but sitting down and updating record books and getting those applications right and going through a formal interview process. Hopefully some contests we have some good success with that shows that the kids have been working at it and kind of put some of that classroom and sometimes out of classroom knowledge to use.
That's Jeff Moore, advisor of the Holdrege FFA Chapter. Stay tuned to the Rural Radio Network for more FFA updates throughout the next week. I'm Rebel Seclocha reporting.